Hello everyone, wherever you are, we are back. We are the INSL Boyz. You might be in India, Sri Lanka, all around the world. We are here to bring the cricket updates. And as we are in our World Cup segment, today we are going to discuss the Group 2. India, Pakistan, New Zealand, and Afghanistan. Along with me, Raghav and Yadu. Hi guys, how are you doing?
I'm all good, bro. How are you?
Right, fine, great. So
I'm all good,
without
bro. Excited.
yes.
Yeah, he's always excited. I don't know why.
So today we are going to discuss about the teams in Group 2. So let me move to the big boys, the host of this 7th T20 World Cup, India. Raghav, what's your
Yeah,
point on the 15 they have made?
I mean, I'm very happy with the team. To be honest, it's a very new-looking team and a lot of youngsters. Lot of them playing their first big ICC tournament, basically. So big step up for them. But yeah, to be on a few interesting choices, but happy to see them back as well. I mean, they deserve to be in the squad. And to see some guys like moved out, for example, Yuzvendra Chahal, yeah, very sad for those guys as well, Kuldeep Yadav as well. But yeah, I don't think this team is bad. I just think this team, yeah, it just it doesn't have any ICC trophies or anything behind its back, but it's a strong team. It's a proven team in domestic T20 cricket. So yeah, a lot of things to look forward. And if you look at the team, I mean, starting with, I will let's discuss about the fresh faces now. We'll start with Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan, and also with who else? Yeah, there's some interesting choices as well, like Ravichandran Ashwin coming back in. Everyone was surprised, and Dhoni becoming mentor as well, like lifted whole cricketing world around to think why is Dhoni coming back? What is he gonna do? Is Ravi Shastri gonna retire as a coach? And a lot of things were yeah circulating around. But yeah, if you look at, let's start with the starting 11. You want my starting 11, or are you just happy with my thoughts?
Yeah, go ahead with the starting 11
Yeah.
of the big boys.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big debate going on in India right now. It's between who must open. Is it Rohit Sharma, Rahul, or is it Rohit Sharma, Kohli? I'm gonna go with Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. I think if you're gonna fit Virat Kohli into this team, this is my opinion. A lot of people feel they have a lot of opinions, but my opinion,
But Raghav, but the BCCI selector said that they have picked Kohli as
yeah.
a number 3 batsman because they said that Ishan Kishan, KL Rahul, and Rohit Sharma they are 3 main openers. So what do you think on that?
I mean, I disagree with that. Like, if you're gonna play Virat Kohli in this team, it's clearly for the opening spot. You need to give the best two players more. They need to face the more balls. It's simple as it is. Kohli can't come at number 3 or take. I think Surya is a better number 3. You can see with Mumbai Indians how he changes the flow. He keeps on scoring runs. He doesn't slow the run rate or anything. Even if he gets out, there's players behind to come with the flow, and it's all about, for me, T20 cricket is all about scoring big runs and hitting sixes, and there's no big thinking to do in it. It's just a simple game. So don't mix it with Kohli coming where to come. It's just simple. Your best players need more number of balls so that you'll get the best scores for you. So I would say go with Kohli and Rohit as well. That's one thing circulating around, and good to see Ashwin back as well. Many of them asking why Ashwin, why Akshay Patel, why one more left arm spinner as well. It's all Akshay Patel and Ashwin was the best two spinners in last year's IPL, and they're putting Delhi Capitals right in the playoff mix every season after season. Like you see in Dubai last season and this season as well, they did very well. So Ashwin deserved a chance, but I'm surprised he didn't play any white ball cricket in Virat Kohli's captaincy from 2017, I guess. So yeah, to hear Ashwin back, all good.
Right, great, Raghav. So I hope the Indian team is well covered, well rounded. They might be spin heavy, but as we discussed, since the IPL is happening before the T20 World Cup, the pitches might help the spinners. So great team from Indian. Let's move to the rivals, Pakistan. Yadu, what do you think on them?
Yes, Pavi, the one of the biggest matches gonna be that India-Pakistan match, and the Indians, like, they are just fully on a roll. Like, I think like, I want to just add something to what Raghav said as well. The main thing that I look for is how IPL is gonna span off. The remaining IPL will decide the playing 11 as far as I'm concerned on certain players. Say for example, KL Rahul or Ishan Kishan being in the playing 11 would be looked upon, or even Virat Kohli opening or being one down, most likely will be looked upon on their remainder of the IPL performances. Where I think that's going to be the experimenting point of view, or considering which player is going to go into the first playing 11. Like, I would say around 7 to 8 players are confirmed to be in the playing 11. It's just that 3-4 players. Yes.
Yadu, add to that, September 10th is the date for the provisional squad, and October 10th is for the final squad. So
Yeah.
I think it's depending on the IPL performances. What do you think?
I'm not sure whether that would really play a role, because like, they have given a squad, but I don't think there will be a big difference or change of players unless something really really drastic happens, or like some injuries or something happens. Then yeah, you can look around swapping players. But if no injury concerns arise, I don't think India will look to change, because obviously they would have had a plan. Why would they select a 15 to change it again after IPL? If that's
Yeah,
the
they
case,
had.
they would have done it.
I heard that they had good discussion between Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Shastri, and Dhoni as well. So
Yeah.
obviously the board members as well. So there's a lot of discussions went on before this team has selected.
Yes. And yes, talking about Pakistan, a very well-rounded team. Like, as you know, Pakistan is always, they are a good T20 side. They've always been a good T20
Yeah.
side, especially with Babar Azam being their standout batsman, with the way he played, and how he has been playing. He has been the number one player for a long time. Just before David Malan took over that position. But other than that, good captain as well. And then they are featuring with a lot of power play players. Asif Ali, Mohammad Rizwan played really well against during that England tour, during the T20s and the one-day internationals. Other than that, mostly new faces which we haven't really seen, because they're mostly a pace friendly team. Shaheen Shah Afridi, and Hassan Ali. Who else? There's so many
Shadab
other
Khan.
players, and
Yeah.
Shadab Khan, a very good leg spinner, experienced player as well. And I'm very surprised to see Azam Khan in. A lot of debate has been going on with his role and how he's sure, but he's in the main squad. So, and like, I'm very surprised to see Fakhar Zaman being put out into the reserve, and also Safraz Khan missing out. So very different changes, but
Yeah.
sorry, Safraz Ahmed, yes. So yeah, different changes, but Pakistan, you always expect a fighting squad with a lot of, and the player that I'm really really looking forward is their youngster. I'm not sure what, I mean, his name is sorry, Mohammad
Wicket-keeping
Hasnain. Yeah.
batsman?
Yeah, no, I'm more, what do you call? I'm looking more for Mohammad Hasnain and also Kushtil Shah. So they are new players who emerged from the PSL and everything. So yes, so that's more on that. And yeah, that's my roundup on Pakistan team. A well-rounded team, but not a explosive team that we've used to see, but they could be the underdog. So looking forward to that.
I think people should be wary of Pakistan this T20 World Cup. They're really great side. I mean, if you see their T20 record, like, they have been the top team for a reason. So yeah,
And
need to be looking for them.
UAE was the home for Pakistan for almost 7
Yeah.
long years. So the home advantage also will help Pakistan. And I personally miss Shoaib Malik from that squad, who made his international debut in 1999. So I personally miss Shoaib Malik from this Pakistan squad. Now we'll move to the nice guys, the coolest guys, the New Zealand team, Ken Williamson boys. So what do you think, Raghav, on them? They are the first team to announce the 15-member squad.
Yeah, they have to. They have to announce. They should be the first team. What they're gonna do by keeping the team silent until the last? They have few players, so they should put them out. Why again in India's group? I don't know why, but yeah, looking forward to this New Zealand side as well. They're interesting. They haven't had such a great T20 series or like bilateral series in this recent years. Like I remember India beating them 5-0 in New Zealand. Rohit Sharma scoring plenty of runs as well. Few super over struggles again for New Zealand, so they need to come out of them strongly. I mean, they still beat India in last World Cup, a group stage match, if you remember. So they're always a dangerous side in any ICC competition. So yeah,
like they're always destined to come to the semi-finals. Like
yeah,
they'll make sure they'll come to the knockouts.
But this time around, they are facing a tough Asian teams in it, so it will be spin friendly. So then their main batsman Kane Mama, I call, so he should step out and play some gorgeous innings, I guess.
Yes, that's a good. I mean, I want to add something else as well. Like, the way the New Zealand team is like very solid team. Like, technically sound, powerful players as well. Like powerful players and craftsmen. So it's a very balanced looking side. Say for an example with the Devon Convoy, the way he started off.
I was surprised with him. I was surprised he was there in T20 cricket.
I mean, he's a power play player. If you watched his previous matches, like he came into the side as a limited over cricketer. Then he went into Test match. So he established himself in the white ball format before coming into the red ball format. And I'm more excited to see Glenn Phillips, because he has been a powerful player. Like he hits the ball a long way. Plus few old faces, Martin Guptill.
Yeah. Is there Devon who is there? No Munro in the squad. Are you surprised?
But unfortunately, we miss Ross Taylor as well in the squad.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see Ross Taylor playing T20 cricket now. Do you? You're bringing up all Shoaib Malik, Ross Taylor. You're bringing all.
No, they were the veterans of their current respective teams. I think we have lost.
Yeah, but I don't think so. They are in T20 cricket, are they?
No, they are playing for foreign leagues, but I want to see them playing as their last World Cup.
Yeah, that too. We were just talking about why Ross Taylor not being there, and Bobby is throwing out some old names like Shoaib Malik not being there. So he's worried for the old guys. What do you think?
Yes, he has always a crush over them, so don't really put it out. But yeah, I mean, see, you have to always give the youngsters opportunity and you see how they perform. It's a shorter format because you're gonna have back-to-back World Cups, so you need players who needs to be match ready, game ready, and all the time. But yes, so I mean, they have a very strong team because they're only like going with one reserve player. They're only going with Adam Milne being their reserve players, and they named their 15-member squad. So yes, I mean, I'm very excited for New Zealand, but I mean, I'm putting them into that semi-final spot once again, along with India in my concern. So
and yes, they are the only non-Asian team in that group too. It is full of India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Sometimes another Asian team might join by winning the qualifiers as well. And finally, we'll discuss the Afghanistan boys, the young boys. So what do you think, Yadu, on them? They spin heavy Afghanistan.
They're not really young boys, but they go by the name. But like you never know what's their age. So I mean, I'm not really on it.
They might be the dark horse. They might be the dark horse.
Yeah. Yes.
They said Rashid Khan debuted at 18 years old, which so many people are concerned about. So I'm not gonna really talk about the age, but yeah,
that's the topic players. To have in another
Yes.
video.
In terms of players, yes, there have been a lot of concerns since they announced the squad. Rashid Khan, their captain, stepped down, and Mohammad Nabi took over, citing over he was not involved in the team selection process, and of course, there's so much things happening in Afghanistan
Yeah.
with their cricket board and everything, which is not clear to anyone. But yes, a lot of, I mean, we know only certain players who has been playing outside, but I'm very excited to see Rashid Khan, the trump card. So he will play a major role if they're gonna go any further in that. Plus, they have Mohammad Nabi, very experienced player, Mujibur Rahman. But I'm excited to see Mohammad Shahzad back. You know, he backs a punch whenever he hits the ball, and he hits the ball a long way. But I'm not sure if we would place himself in the playing 11, because obviously Hazarutullah Sasai has been playing really well as their opener, so it will be, you know, a lot of ifs and buts, but we will see when their team spans out. But they've named a 20-member squad, so they're going with a bigger, going with a big squad. So yes, I mean, it's close by to them, Afghanistan to Dubai, and most of them are always Dubai, so it's not a big deal for them. But yeah,
And also,
but yeah,
if you
it's-
look at and also if you look
Yeah.
at the team, like if they're like packing a punch in this tournament, they basically need to improve their batting. Like I think they're gonna restrict the opposition for say around 140, for example. So could they chase that 140, or when they set a target, can they chase a big target? So that's gonna be their key point.
Right. So that's the thing. And yeah, as you said, Afghanistan might be the dark horses in the group too. So as we discuss the main 4 teams, finally I'm going to ask both of you who will be in the group 2. Another Asian team? Can you guess?
I'm going
Yeah.
with Bangladesh. I mean, it's
Right.
quite obvious because they are the senior pros in World Cricket, and they have beaten New Zealand comprehensively in their home
well as
T20.
Australia.
So, yeah, Australia. So I mean, yes, I mean, abiding to the fact that both the teams send their, you know, week 11, and also it's their home team where they just put half rolling pitches, you know, ball spin somewhere, and like you pitch it in off stump, it goes to leg stump. So obviously, for, you know, these guys are not used to it, but yes, but they are in good form, and they are always been a very good team. So yeah, and also Bangladesh has been a resurging team. So yes, I'm going with Bangladesh, and my pick for the runner-up Group A, I'm saying Ireland could be part as well. So no, it's winner Group B, and runner-up Group A will go into the Group
Right,
2.
all
So
right.
Yeah.
so I'm thinking Ireland will be that 6th team coming into that into that group. Very, very tough group because you can expect upsets anytime. But yeah, over to you, Raghav. What's your take?
Yeah, I mean,
Raghav?
nothing much to say. I mean, Bangladesh should top that other group, Group B, for example. Scotland, Papua New Guinea, and Oman doesn't really stand a chance of brand of cricket and like power of cricket. Bangladesh is there right now. So, still, I need to see something from Scotland. I'm not entirely sure. They might come second though, so which could be good. But if you go to Group A, I think Sri Lanka will edge it and will top the group. So I think people are taking Ireland a bit lightly. I think they can show some fighting spirit as well. So yeah, Netherlands is a good team. Yeah, they played 2011 World Cup, and they played few World Cups after that. No, I think they played 2015 as well. So yeah, good team in Sri Lanka's group. But yeah, Sri Lanka should top the other, and Ireland to be coming there.
Right, great insights from you both guys, Yadu and Raghav. So today in our segment, we discussed the Group 2 of the ICC T20 World Cup 2021, which is going to happen in about a month's time. So we will be bringing all the updates, all the news live and exclusive in our INSL Boyz channel. So until then, stay tuned and don't forget to like,
I just
that notification button.
Hit that notification button.
All right. With that, we are saying bye and see you soon with another video with IPL coming up.
See you.